last month, y'all didn't have a problem with her. But now she wrote a song talking about how she wants y'all black asses locked up and picking cotton again. And now y'all want to act offended? Huh?
Everybody, I introduce to you white feminism. This is a real live lyric off of Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department. We would pick a decade we wish we could live in. Instead of this, I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists. I said, you know what? We're probably taking this line out of context. Let me go listen to the whole song. It was ass. But let me go look at the entire lyric. And no, not even the entire lyric is doing it for me. I feel like this lyric encapsulates the entire Taylor Swift experience, the white feminism experience.
When it comes to Taylor Swift and her fan base, they are white feminists. Y'all are always grifting off of the white woman's movement or the Asian woman's movement. And the reason why I say that is because black women were not feminists until they ran into white liberal women, okay? Y'all were not talking about decentering men until the white women created that movement, okay? Y'all were not talking about the 4B movement until the Asian women created it first, okay? The major mistakes that a lot of black feminists make is thinking that these women are actually for you. They're not, okay? They're more concerned about their white woman experience, not your ass crying about your skin being dark and the black man don't want me because my hair nappy and I got dark skin. They don't give no shit about that. They can't relate to that. Point blank period. They can't relate to having dusty groups of men either. Got the whole world built for them and still complaining, okay?
Part of feminism that really ignores the experiences of all other ethnic feminist experiences. Because if you ask any black person, hey, if you had a time machine, which decade would you go back to? I don't think any of us are going past 1990. But 1830 is such a niche year to say.
So yeah, of course they want to relive that moment. They want to relive the moment where your black ass was cooking, taking care of their kids, and getting them dressed and ready so they can go to a ball somewhere. So they can go out with their big ass booty dresses on, okay? Everything that they need, they relied on you to do as a black woman. Look at that. Everybody mad. Girl, it is like pandemonium on the internet right now. Okay? Everybody's pissed off.
It was not just racism. The 1830s had slavery, a crime against humanity.
Okay, here are the rest of the lyrics, just so that you have them. Pause to read.
Girl, you sitting up in here really trying to go hard for Taylor Swift when Taylor Swift probably wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire, okay? Boy, the tomcoonery is really coming out in black women. If y'all want to know what a coon looks like, here you go right here, okay? When somebody tell you to your face they don't like you, and you still sitting up here trying to big up them it's not really that bad, bitch. It is pretty bad, okay? You wouldn't have been an indoor slave. You would have been one of them outdoor slaves. Point blank period. You got dark skin, you an outdoor slave, okay?
Stop making POC Swifties a victim when we are not victims. Because if you read the rest...
Girl, you are very much a victim, okay? You a victim of the tomcoonery. These black Swifties are just cringe.
Want to fit your narrative, instead of reading the rest of those lyrics and understanding that the song is about nostalgia and how just because we think that the grass would have been greener on the other side or living in a different decade would have been better than living right now. And then she instantly took it back and was like, actually, no, because there was a bunch of racists, it was terrible, and living in the 1830s, just because maybe there were poets that were really famous at that point.
You talking about poets, but in the 1800s, do you realize that blacks weren't allowed to read? Okay? So you talking about the 1800s was a great time for poetry, bitch. Your black ass couldn't read back then, okay? If you were caught with a book, your hands would get chopped off or you get whipped in the back, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. Why are you sitting up here trying to glamorize the 1800s? I don't know why people are trying to harp on the whole literature thing when in the 1800s, blacks weren't allowed to read. So again, you're trying to look at it through a white person's perspective and you can't, okay? Because you're not white. Wake up call, okay? You're not white, sis.
Not solve any of the issues that we currently have. And let's not forget that nostalgia is romanticized.
These Swifties, these black Swifties want to be white so bad. If I support the Swifties, I'm going to be accepted. Bitch, they still not going to accept you.
People wishing they could live in the past or the future versus right now. Stop making POC Swifties and people that like her music victims when we are not.
Oh, whatever.
Man, you got the whole field, boy. Get out there and do it.
So look at the caption right here. This is what it's like when a future Negro get dropped off in the 1800s, okay? Since y'all want to romanticize the 1800s, this is exactly what will happen to you if you dropped off right now in the 1800s.
The whole field.
Yeah, the whole field.
Man, where my fellow man at?
You the man. Get out there and
Man,
do it.
I ain't supposed to be out here picking this whole field. This field is big. Man, what?
You know what? I'm about to kill you right now.
Hey, I told you one more time with that whip.
Yeah, right, okay? That is not accurate at all. Because the moment you say no, he would have been cracking that whip on that back fat, okay?
I ain't playing that game. We ain't doing that. At least, where the bag at?
It's right in front of you.
At least show me how to pick it, man. How I do it without cutting my hand?
It's a part of it. Now get down there and do it.
It's a part of it. Man,
Yeah.
look here. Get down there and show me how to do it first.
What?
Show me how to do it. I'm not playing with you. You got.
This ain't accurate at all. Talking about, I'm not picking no cotton, and that master would be like, right, blow, 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 with that whip, okay? Cracking that back fat. You get on in there field and pick that cotton, okay? I didn't ask. I told you to. All right. So, yeah, does this look romantic to you? Does this look nostalgic to you? Okay? Sitting in the hot sun picking cotton? Yeah, so romantic and nostalgic.
So you got to train me. I don't know how to pick this cotton. I got to fill the whole bag up.
You know what? I'm
Man, we gonna wait till they get out here, and then
get over there and do it right now.
Just don't
understand. What the fuck wrong with you? Why are you sitting in the car crying?
how you don't miss me in the black dog when someone plays this.
Girl, bye, okay? So this pretty much is a lot of Taylor Swift fans. I mean, they just worship her like a god. And they think her music is just the greatest thing ever. I think her music is very mediocre, okay? I'm not saying that all her music is terrible. She makes a couple of bangers, but this new album sucks. But girl, I ain't never had no song making me cry like that, girl. You need to get on some medication, okay? It ain't normal to be sitting in the parking lot crying like this. You need to get offline and go get some help. You sitting in the parking lot crying over the song like this? Like, girl, like, okay.
Starting.
Caitlin Nicole is asking for a break from the constant vitriol that she's receiving. And she's saying that, quote, everyone has a breaking point. Now, if you don't know who Caitlin Nicole is, she dated Travis Kelce from 2017 to 2022. They broke up, and now Travis Kelce is with Taylor Swift. And so after her breakup with Travis Kelce, specifically after he started dating Taylor Swift, if you paid attention to her social media, she started to receive a lot of really terrible messages, a lot of racist comments, and throughout all of it, she really just stayed silent.
I swear that these Swifties are obsessed with this woman. And you know why they're obsessed with her? It's because she's highly attractive and they're very intimidated towards black women who can attract white men. As a black woman myself who is married to a white man, I can attest that I will often get looks and stares from white women, and some of them be kind of mean mugging me, okay? And I'm like, bitch, what you looking at? Because these hands are ready to eat for everybody, okay? This is not slavery time. And if you come up to me talking about some N-word, this and that, you might get your jaw rocked, okay? So, yeah, I can understand the vitriol that she is receiving, being that she is a celebrity and people know her name and stuff like that. These losers behind the keyboard have no lives whatsoever. And all they do is stalk her social media and send her all these nasty messages. And you know why? It's because they're ugly and they're jealous, okay? Most of these people who have the most to say are unattractive. They're jealous. They can't find no man. They jealous that you attractive and you pulling brads, okay? That's what it boils down to. They view you as a threat when you're an attractive black woman that can pull white men, okay? Point blank period. Now, I'm not saying all white women are like this. I have a lot of white girlfriends. I know that sounds cliche, but I do, okay? But on occasion, you will have a busted-faced Becky sitting up here mean-mugging you and then looking at her man, making sure that her man ain't looking at you because you got a white husband or a boyfriend, okay? It does happen, okay? So that is just a part of interracial dating. You will attract all kind of attention and sometimes negative attention as well.
But now she's saying something because I guess enough is enough. So this week she tweeted, quote, I'm unproblematic, mind my business, never respond to the constant vitriol, solid as they come, and don't expect a pat on the back for it either. She just wants to be left alone.
Taylor Swift fans right now are looking absolutely horrible. I just don't even know how they're going to recover from this. Really, I think that their reputations are irreversibly damaged. If you go to her social media account, all you see is a bunch of busted face Swifties, N-word this and N-word that, and like, what? Sis, get a life, okay? Calling her the N-word is not gonna make her ugly. It's not gonna make you attractive. Matter of fact, it makes you look more uglier and more jealous, okay? All you doing is proving how pathetic a lot of you are. My little puppet outfit costs more than everything you got on, you raggedy ass bitch, okay? That's what you say to these raggedy hoes?
Continued saying, quote, just know everyone has a breaking point and would love for y'all, because you know exactly who you are, to leave me alone. And you can read more here about what she's been going through.
Y'all are bullying the ex-girlfriend, and not even the most recent ex-girlfriend, of the man dating your favorite celebrity. And I'm the unhinged one?
No, you are not the unhinged one.
Like, I didn't even know about this because it's just so mind-blowingly dumb to me that anyone ever in their lives would harass Travis Kelce's ex.
I can see why they harass her. Look at her. She's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And again, when it comes to being a black woman in interracial relationships, you can best believe people are going to give their unwanted opinions, okay?
I don't want that. And he dated someone else. Leave, like, it's not, we don't know these people.
Right. Y'all acting like you know the girl. See, here's the thing. They think because they can see you in a photo or see you in a video, that somehow that means that they know you, okay?
We don't know them. And to harass someone that dated Travis Kelce, why? Just because he dated Travis Kelce? Like, you need help. You need help. Kayla Nicole literally said, I'm unproblematic. I mind my business. I never respond to the constant vitriol.
That's the problem. When you don't respond, then they think they can get away with it, okay? Versus on my channel, you write something disrespectful, and you fixing to get cussed out not only by me, but my subscribers, okay?
So upsetting. It's so fucking upsetting to see. Nonsensical. Leave this girl alone. Stop harassing anyone that's even mildly close to Taylor Swift. You're not doing anything for her. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing her. You're embarrassing the larger fan base. It's just despicable. I don't know what the solution is because I know, like, I can make this video. She can say, please leave me alone. Taylor Swift can even come out with a statement like Ariana Grande did, and there's still going to be people.
Yeah, I think that at this point, there's nothing that Taylor can do, okay? She could come out and go, hey, stop picking on this girl. Leave her alone, okay? They broke up 2 years ago, move the F on, and they will still obsess over her because, again, look at her, okay? Look at her. She's absolutely stunning, and that's what they can't stand, okay?
Did not know this because I don't be looking or watching at people's relationship because it's none of my business. But apparently, Travis Kelce has dated a lot of black women, and specifically a lot of fine-ass black women. Mm-hmm. Like, wow. One of the big tweets was, of course, he's dating a white woman after he's done with the black women. Like, it just proves that in some way, shape, or form, they always use black women as a fetishization of the black woman. And I got irritated because it makes me defend Taylor. What if he was dating some of these black women because he liked them, because he got to know them. Mm-hmm. There was qualities about them that was good to him, that he liked, explored that, didn't work out, happened to meet Taylor, they happened to vibe, and then now there's a whole other set of qualities about Taylor that he's like, I really like this girl.
Here's the thing. When it comes to white men who date interracially, it is very difficult to find a white man who hasn't dated white women, okay? That is why a lot of you dust buckets look dumber than a box of bricks, jumping up and down happy that he's with a white woman. Idiot, a lot of white men who date black women have already been with white women, okay? Most white men have been with white women. So when a white man gets with a white woman, I don't care. That is not a reflection on my desirability, okay? Like, it's really funny how y'all think he's with a white girl now. It's because he don't want the black woman no more when he's already expressed attraction for both white and black women, okay? He's pretty much a swirler.
Everyone's talking about that picture of Taylor Swift yelling at Travis Kelce, and people are like, well, it's just a photo. She's mid-sentence, whatever. Well, Tavis World posted like a live video, so you can.
She looks pissed. Look at her face, dude. She's screaming something at his ass.
Kind of see a little bit more context. It does look like she's like raising her arm at him and she's not happy. We can see that here. She's like, shut the fuck up. And a lot of people are saying that, okay, she's mad about something, but she's not necessarily mad at him. However, this is just days after he goes on his podcast and kind of feeds the fans these like weird rumors about like he's alluding to lab-grown diamonds and buying a diamond one day. And obviously he's on vacation with the girl. So fans were like storming the podcast, being like, oh my God, he's gonna propose finally.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I guarantee they got into a fight about who's gonna pay the bill, okay? Because we already know he made all his black girlfriends pay his bills, all right? Sitting up here paying 50-50, yet he made way more money than his black girlfriends, but yet required them to pay 50-50, okay? That's probably what they arguing about.
Even though he was supposed to propose, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day already passed, no ring. I don't think she wants the ring. I don't think she's mad that they're...
Oh, she wants that ring, okay? She been wanting that ring and she can't get it. Every 5 seconds she with another guy and nobody got nothing to say about it, okay? That's what you call that white skin protection, okay? When black women do it, we 304s. When she does it, it's a smash hit song.
No ring. I think that she's mad that he is like yapping for money and using her name for clout. She obviously likes to be a private person, I guess. However, people thought, well, maybe she's like leaning into that public persona because she's dating such a public person and there's such a public romance. However, that doesn't mean all your business has to go on your podcast. And apparently there's already blind items saying that like she's mad at him for putting all of their shit on his podcast. So with that like new kind of rumor mill about them, it does seem like she's mad at him about that. And I would be like, boy, shut the up too.
Do you ever see my husband on here talking about divestment or talking about these dust buckets? No, you do not, okay? It's because my husband is too busy doing white man shit, all right? Like working and building shit, okay? He ain't got no time to be on the internet arguing with these dust buckets and all these weirdos, okay? And I can see why she would be upset. I would be highly upset if my husband was sitting up here on a podcast talking about, yeah, and I smacked her booty last night and it was fun. You don't shut the fuck up, all right? Sit your ass down. Yeah, you can't get on the internet no more.
Because honestly, this is not the first time where a man tries to like make money off of her that she's dating. Like when she was making music with fucking Calvin Harris and when they broke up and Calvin like didn't give her credit for this is what you came for. Like this is not giving that, but it is like I'm sure a sensitive subject for the billionaire herself. This is also on the heels of the other blind item about her being mad that Joe Alwyn's making millions of dollars off of her. Yeah, it's just like this trend of men making money off of her. And
oh, okay. Yeah, I would definitely be upset about that. Yeah, I mean, she's a billionaire. He's a millionaire. Yeah, and a lot of people are like, well, he's got his own money. He don't need her. Besides men that watch football, nobody really knew who he was, okay? Like, I didn't know who he was. Like, I had no clue about him, his black girlfriends, or anything until he started dating Taylor. Real talk. Like, I don't watch sports like that. My husband watches sports. He knows who Travis is, obviously. Most women don't want to be the breadwinners in a relationship, okay? I hate to say it, but even the liberal ones don't really desire that.
Travis Kelce is a genius for pretending to date Taylor Swift so he can make a bunch of money, because it's clear when you compare the videos of him after his last Super Bowl win with his girlfriend to him and Taylor Swift that this is a fake relationship. Well, bro literally said a couple years ago that he has never been attracted to white girls and only likes black women, which is hilarious because I just made this collage of all of his exes and one girl clearly does not look like all the others.
And here's the thing about it, okay? When it comes to having a preference, that's not something that just goes away, okay? I've always had a preference for white men. I'm not going to just go to bed one day, wake up and go, I think I want to try something else. No, because my preference is white men. That is who I'm physically attracted to, okay? And non-black men, too. They're hot, too, okay? But that is my preference, okay? My preference is white and non-black men. So I'm not going to just go to bed one day and just wake up and go, I think I want to try some black king. No, okay? If I ever wake up and say that, it's probably because I suffer from severe brain damage, okay?
I'm listening.
Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry. Kill, Marry, Kiss?
Uh-oh.
Damn, that's messed up. I don't want to kill any of them.
Well, you know, it's just a game.
Just a game.
It ain't no
It's
game.
gonna be harder to find real love. So
This
you
is
gotta
true,
play
yeah.
this game right.
What is it? Kill?
Kill, Marry, Kiss.
Ariana is kill.
Okay.
Unfortunately, love you, but you're gone.
Okay.
And then Taylor Swift would be the kiss, and then Katy Perry. What's the last one?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry would
Marry.
be the Katy
Marry.
Perry.
Oh, wow. So he said that out of Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, and his current girlfriend, he would pick Katy Perry to marry. So off the bat, you know that he's not physically attracted to her like that, okay? Because if he really wanted her like that, she would have been his first choice. Not like, I would just kiss you, but I want to marry Katy Perry, okay? Which tells me he's into brunettes, okay? He don't like blondes.
God's strongest soldiers are black Swifties. Because the things we go through, I can't defend her. I'm not going to defend her on this one because what?
First of all, the fact that your first sentence is, as a black Swiftie, the things we gone through, and you still a black Swiftie, okay? Like, why are you trying to hold on to a group that doesn't even claim you, okay? I've seen comments from white Swifties saying that they don't even recognize people of color as Swifties, okay? So they're telling you to your face that you will never be welcomed into their group, and yet you want to sit here and still call yourself a Swiftie? Like, what is the amusement? What is the draw for some of you black women to be in spaces that your ass clearly ain't welcomed in, okay? Point blank period. It's very cringe.
Folklore, Evermore, and Reputation are like my big three for T-Swift albums. I recommend like songs from those albums specifically to my friends. But then she does stuff like this. Just because you're a fan of somebody, it does not mean that you cannot hold them accountable. In fact, you should hold them accountable. She has not been the artist that utilizes her music to advocate for racial equality.
Girl, that's not her job, okay? She a white woman with white women problems, okay? You hear her song talking about, and black girls are suffering, dark-skinned black girls, yeah. Nope. Okay, she talking about how hard it is to be a white billionaire, okay? She ain't caring about your ass sitting up here crying because your Dusty done left you. She don't get no about you, okay? Real talk. Like, y'all want to sit up here and relate to this woman when y'all ain't got nothing in common.
You have not talked about this specific part of oppression in your career, and then you just bring it up in a song and expect everybody to get it. I think it's even more problematic because in terms of fan bases where black people experience some of the most racism, I could probably write a dissertation about being black in a predominantly white fan base. But in short, please pray for your black Swiftie friends.
Girl, I'm just gonna pray for you. I don't know about no black Swiftie friends or none of that shit. I'm not praying for no black Swiftie if they want to be there. You want to be there and be called all kind of N-words, that's up to you, okay? And on top of that, too, ain't no way I'm gonna support a space where the vast majority of people don't want me at, okay?